Old ignorant ass.
Welcome,
Always cussing.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Chronicles Reviews with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. I'm myself, Dungeon Master Scooter Ray, aka Scooter Lou. We got the magician of the group, Cosmic Boss, and we have the what would Oranya's role be?
Hello. I am the barbarian bitch.
You gonna run? So what you talking
I
about?
pictured you more as the witch, the wild witch with the wild magic.
Because I'm about to say, what you
Yes,
mean
I can see that.
barbarian? You
I
gonna run?
picture Scoot more the barbarian.
I'm just saying.
But technically speaking, in most games, I am melee.
And I'd probably be more of a rogue or an archer
After you
Yeah,
do
because you're
this,
a range type.
you do
or a
this
thief.
first.
But you know what? You are a magician, though.
Yes,
You
he is a
remember you
magician.
used magic.
I
Remember
would,
that?
yeah, I
Remember
would.
the staff thing?
I'd
Whatever
probably be
game
Well,
that was.
blood magic or water magic, something.
well, as you can hear from the conversation, we only here to talk about one movie, and that's Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves. But before we get into D&D, this is another special CCR for us ninjas because we are officially at 75.
75.
75 of these things.
It's fine.
It doesn't. I probably can't even name 25.
No, they go by
75
fast.
of these things.
Only the worst and the best.
What's that again?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I said I can only
75.
kind of remember the worst and the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure y'all can remember a lot more than what y'all think y'all can.
Probably.
Because you
I
got
can
to
sit
think,
here and think of spells.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think any movie y'all recently saw at the theaters, CCR
That's
was
true.
there. So,
True.
but yeah, we here to talk about D&D, Honor Amongst Thieves. All right, well, let's get into. Oh well, there will be probably some mild, light spoilers, nothing too crazy, because we do want people to go see this. Because me personally, I want this to be somewhat of a franchise, so I need people to go
Same.
see it. But with that being
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna pass it to our two traveling companions. What was y'all thoughts on the movie?
Well,
Well, my
Okay,
name
well, fine
Bones,
then,
and I
boss.
thought the movie
Whoa,
was
whoa,
a
whoa,
right
whoa,
fun piece
hold
of
on,
film
boss.
cinema.
Roll for initiative.
Let's see what I got. Pick these bones up.
Go ahead, go ahead.
What they say? Oh, that's a nat 20. Look, I enjoyed this movie very much. I I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think it would be very good, but I didn't think it would be bad. It just had the look of like an average movie that they put out each year.
I'll take that.
But let me say this: I had a lot of fun.
So much fun.
This
Yeah,
movie was a lot of fun. It was well written, well acted, good story, fun characters, visuals were great.
And a
So
fat dragon.
and a very fat dragon that I need. Just
no, 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 no. The word was pudgy. It was a pudgy dragon.
pudgy.
It
I
was
don't really
pudgy.
like the word punchy.
When he tripped over the chain and rolled on his back,
That was great.
And
and when he tried to
proceed,
fly, his wings was struggling.
but then proceed to recover though, like he recovered. But uh,
Whoever
Orion,
thought of the dragon, I loved it. It was so much fun. And it was hilarious. I had a lot of good laughs. A lot of good laughs.
Yes, like the
I
creatures
thought the
in
same.
there were just great.
The missus and I went to see it yesterday, and I thought the same. Like, I went into it nervous because what the initial trailer came out September, October, and it was like, ooh, for a movie that's coming out late March, y'all giving us a trailer
Right,
early, and
right.
and the more and more they were showing trailers, it was like, I feel like y'all showing everything in these trailers, and
Right. Could be.
they did and didn't. Like,
Right.
because this movie hinged upon the story. The story was what you was here for,
Yeah.
and you got the bits and pieces here and there, but the movie hinged upon the story, and the story was well written. It was great. I enjoyed it. Um, if I had to give a rating, I give it at least a good 8 dice rolls out of 10.
Yeah.
I told Boss it
So
reminded me of a Choose Your Own Destiny book.
damn near,
Hmm.
damn near.
Fun.
All right.
And like I said, like I told her, it was just good to have a good adventure movie
Yeah.
again.
Yes, I
Like
can agree
we
with that.
don't get those anymore. Like the last one, you could probably say was Uncharted.
Oh yeah.
The next one will probably be the Indiana Jones movie.
But this one
Which
was
I'm still
funny.
skeptical
This
on
one
that one.
was
Like I
funny,
liked it. Yeah. It might be.
right? Like
Oh
what was the bird person's name? Jonathan.
It was something different than
hey,
Jonathan.
No,
It was like,
shout out to the Jonathans out there in the world.
right.
but it had a weird thing. Look it up.
No, because remember the little short elf
I know, but
gnome
it
lady.
had another letter in it that was odd. It wasn't our Jonathan. It was like, when I say R, I mean like American English speaking Jonathan.
Oh,
Also,
someone.
want to shout out the practical effects in this movie. There were CG and practical effects. The puppetry of
Hmm.
some of the characters was great.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see.
let's get into it. I mean, the movie is led by Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. See, I told you it had a weird letter in it.
Uh, the
Jonathan.
movie the movie was led by Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Justin Smith, Sophia Ellis, Hugh Grant, Ray J. John Page. Uh, okay, okay, boss.
Uh-huh.
Let's
Yep.
just let's just cut let's just cut her out for a second. When that majestic individual showed up on the screen, what was her reaction?
He's like, shut up. I ain't worried about them people no more.
That's exactly what I said. I don't care about nobody else on the screen.
They were going over something in the story, and she's like, shut up. I ain't worried about them no more.
I
And it,
mean, I'm gonna just say
I see
this:
it now.
when he showed up on the screen, you know how vampires do they whole enamored gaze thing? Ashley would have been took. She was took. Like she would have been done. The thing is, I'm watching. Remember how he stared at Justice Smith from knocking down the bridge? Remember
yes.
when he was telling them how to do the bridge and he stepped on the wrong thing and the way he was just staring at him? That's the way I was staring at Ashley because I mean, and I'm just looking at her like, so this what we doing? This what we doing?
Yep. A beautiful
But
individual. So is
but
Michelle
I was
Rodriguez. So let's not.
but I thought the cast was great. I thought the chemistry was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought they did
Very
a
much
very
a
good
lot of
job.
chemistry.
All of that.
Mhm.
Now I will hate in like 5 years. It's a interview where they was like, man, we hated each other. Nobody liked each other on that movie. I'm like, how? I was like, y'all some actors,
Right.
actors.
Right.
Like y'all some actors.
Right. But
But
they did a good job.
They did. Like, I would love for them to come back in like more movies. Like, just
yes,
And I want to see more of Sophia Ellis.
Lilith.
Okay. Because she did a
Lilith Faye, you
great
said,
job
yeah,
in it.
Like,
yeah.
he has done nothing but good shit. It chapter 1 and 2,
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
Nancy Drew.
Oh yeah. She's a good little up and coming actress.
Yeah.
So
So
funny enough, if we don't count Glass Onion, this is my first Hugh Grant movie.
what?
Think about the
Really?
movie. Think about the movies Hugh Grant stars in. Does it look like the type of movies I would watch?
Well, sometimes you watch some random shit. Oh,
What did I just
she's
say?
20.
21.
Yeah, but sometimes you watch random shit, so I thought maybe.
I said what I said.
Sheesh.
I said what I said.
Sheesh. It's your best friend. Yeah, right here.
You've never
Think
seen
about the
anything
movies.
else with Hugh Grant in it.
Like, pull up Hugh
Think
Grant
about
movies.
the
Maybe
movies. Think about the movies Hugh Grant has starred in. And you think I would watch those movies?
You saw Glass Onion.
He said aside from
I
Glass Onion.
said
Oh,
beside.
okay.
He was only in 10 seconds.
Okay.
That don't count.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen Cloud Atlas or The Man from
Cloud
Uncle.
Atlas was a great movie.
Uh, you've not seen any of the Bridget Jones movies. Love Actually, Sense and
Once
Sensibility.
again, think of the movies Hugh Grant has starred in. Does it look like I would watch those
Bridget
movies?
Jones. Notting Hill.
But you got a wife, so I thought maybe you would have seen some of these movies.
Right.
Like
9
For the
months.
fifth time,
9 months was such a good movie.
Sirens.
think of the movie.
Good movie.
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Good movies. We're gonna close
I've
out.
already done this with Hugh Grant. That's how I know I've never seen a Hugh Grant movie. I went through his whole catalog already. That's how I know.
Damn.
Yes.
He's great. He's a good actor, and he's been acting a long time.
I know that. I just never wanted to see any of those movies he's been in. But I thought he did a great job as the villain in this movie.
The pretend villain. I knew he was a villain in the beginning. I was like,
He looked like a villain.
He did. That ponytail they
Okay.
put on him.
Okay. Can we talk about one thing though? Sophina.
Mm-hmm.
Sophina looked like a villain.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like she looked like she hadn't slept in centuries.
Zoe Deschanel.
Like Zoe Deschanel, cousin. Look,
Right.
like
She ain't slept. She bald headed. She
Right.
got tattoos on her head. You don't trust nobody with tattoos on their head.
right. And here's the thing. Slight spoiler, turns out she's dead. So just
So she's
she don't have
angry.
she don't have a smell to her.
Yeah. But this is back in the Grundle days. So
The thistle brush patch. Just
Thistle
people,
they was rubbing berries on themselves.
people turning into owl bears and just
I want to be an owl bear.
just running around bones and crypts and just smelling of dank.
You know that was musty. Come on.
Living in places called Neverwinter, going to the Underdark,
It's hot. You must.
traveling to Baldur's Gate, which I will never do.
I'm not going to another
Just-
We've gone over this. There's really nowhere that I have to go. I can't go into the forest because there's rogue creatures in there. And if I come across an owl bear, amazing grace.
But like, I mean, everything in this movie was just like every time they went to and found something new was just great to see and great fun.
And it was good that they weren't perfect.
Right.
Except for
Yes.
the paladin.
Right. Well, even he wasn't perfect. They were speaking to him like normal people. He was like, "What the? I feel irony because he wins in the blade most by." Like, you were not a lot of fun.
But I like that though. That's a really cute thing. Like he's perfect in every way except he has no personality.
Right.
Like
No. The funniest, I think, to me, the funniest scene was he was like, slight spoilers. There he go, just walking away. How can anybody walk so straight? Oh no, there's a rock in his way. Is he gonna walk around it? Oh no, he walked over.
There's
He
a
just
right,
walked over.
right up the rock.
I wonder if he ever failed walking up the rock because that looked like a little stupid.
Look, I'm buying the movie on 4K when it comes out. I'm going straight to the bloopers.
Oh, got to.
I need to see if this man slipped on that wet ass rock.
Because I would have.
Because
No, not only that, Chris Pine couldn't be loud. Because if I was walking and I could hear him, you gonna see my body shift because I would be laughing.
Right. There's like
Chris Pine was hilarious.
he was singing to the guards.
Oh, and he started to melt.
When he started
2 weeks.
He's like,
One break.
like, what sauce for you?
They were happy, like, oh, someone came to sing to us. What's happening?
Had that early version of Screw. Had that early version of Screw in him.
Right. Man, look, this was a movie, okay?
Yep.
The budget was good, the acting was good. Love you, Michelle Rodriguez. I just want to hug.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, be prepared to sit for a little bit because it runs about 220, which
Yeah.
Look,
is a lot of story.
It didn't even feel like it.
It didn't.
It didn't feel like it.
It was good. Oh, shout out to the little girl that was in 69.
65.
65.
Yes. Chloe Coleman.
Okay.
Little new girl up and coming. She was one of the 4 people in 65.
Yeah.
She was in here as playing Chris Pine's daughter.
Chloe
Kira.
Coleman.
Yes. Very, very good. She's
a good little actress. She was good in 65 as well.
Yes.
We actually talked about her too in 65.
We did.
Yeah.
But
She was
like
good in
everybody.
Gunpowder Milkshake.
Great.
What did you say?
She was in
She was
Gunpowder
good.
Milkshake?
Yes.
What is that?
Yes, she was.
What you looking at me
It
for?
was a Netflix movie. Like it. Watch it.
Yeah, she was in Gunpowder Milkshake.
That name is difficult for me to comprehend.
Gunpowder Milkshake.
Yeah, that's a lot of names.
To our traveling companions, anything else y'all want to say about the movie before we roll out of here?
Go see it.
Go see it in the theater.
We want sequels.
Yes.
Multiple.
That was great. Fun action adventure, funny as shit.
Right.
Like, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Great.
All right. So before I head out, I'm just letting y'all know. Don't bother a woman eating her potatoes.
Leave that broad alone.
If you
let
see
her
a
eat
woman
potatoes.
eating potatoes, leave her be.
That's right.
Woo. Let her go.
Otherwise, face the consequences.
Face the consequences. But yes, shout out for them taking the chance to even do this. Shout out to the people for taking the chance to doing this movie. Shout out to the cast. Hopefully it does the money it needs to do so that way we can get some sequels, we can get some franchise, keep this thing rolling.
And I want to hug Ray J. John and Michelle.
Shout out to her little husband
and wife.
See, now I'm gonna
hug them both, please.
Now I'm gonna just stay at you. I'm gonna just
put it out in the air. Scooter's judging.
Yes. Shout outs to our 2 traveling companions, Aranya and Boss.
Scooter's judging me.
Scooter. Thank y'all for watching. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. I mean, it's the 75th.
Yes.
75. And
so if you're new here, got plenty to go back and watch.
Right. You got plenty to binge on.
And after this weekend, we're gonna have 2 more for you. So
yep.
There you go. But thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. The socials and everything has been scrolling down there at the bottom, so you know where to find us. And until next time, anybody with the name Yarnathan, stay away from windows.
Please stay away from windows. You're like, we approved your pardon.